race one of the Alaman TT 2023.
This is it. In our sport, this is the big showdown.
Away they go. We are three-wheel racing in the Isle of Man once again. And is it going to be the Ben and Tom Birchall show, or will it be Pete Fownes and Jevon Walmsley? What are we going to see from Ryan and Callum Crowe?
More outfits leaving the grandstand. Bit of wheel spin away there.
That's extremely close.
To be up in 5th place as a newcomer is brilliant.
That is even quicker.
Yep, you see the helicopter struggling to keep up.
And Fownes and Walmsley. Gaggle of outfits coming up the mountain. Super hard to pass here.
They're not scared of jumping that outfit, that is for sure.
Continue to apply the throttle hard on the exit there. Have a look at this. And they've done it. They've broken the 120 mark on lap 2. Absolutely incredible.
We have witnessed history at the Isle of Man once again.
They take the checkered flag.
And they are raised, and rightly so. What a performance from Ben and Tom Birchall.
Everything were right, Tom were perfect. 100 years of Sidecar racing. What a ride, it was something else.
We made up with the second lap, we broke the 190. Let's see if we can go a bit more in the next race, eh?
Never really thought that I'd ever turn right into this Park Fermi again. We're so happy.
What a way to celebrate the centenary.
If TTs were meant to be easy, everyone would have a go at doing it, wouldn't they?
Road racing is far more exhilarating, pumps the old adrenaline up massively.
This thing hits the bumps. I mean, your chin takes a pounding, your body takes a pounding.
I think I'm built for the bumps. Okay, what are you giving here? Got to try.
It's TT, isn't it? That's what we expect.
It is what it is now. 3 laps today. Just get a finish, get home, have a beer.
Battle against the course, battle against yourself. It's what the TT's about, isn't it?
Just glad to be here in the 100th anniversary.
And away we go.
Look at the speed. That looks far from comfortable. Absolutely tied in a knot in that sidecar outfit, trying to hide from the wind. Very exciting young pairing.
This is that wheel spin as they come out of Quarter Bridge there. On it. Just look at this. Taking an absolute battering.
Yeah, they're not going to back off to the end. They've got to keep the pressure on the Birchalls.
Through the timing beam, they've broken their own lap record. Look at this.
Oh, look at the speed.
Unreal.
Heart's pounding now. It's hard work, we all know that.
Obviously, it's completely different around here. There's officially 2 pensioners on this bike.
I just hang on to him, to be fair. I've just done my fastest ever lap.
Driver's up for it and I'm up for it, so hopefully we can push on a bit more.
So impressive. Oh, look at him go.
Tucking in now and up through the gears. It's an absolutely epic performance from Ben and Tom Birchall. Their 11th TT win in a row, a total of 14.
Wow, what a phenomenal TT.
To do 120 lap at 100 years, to come away with 2 wins, mega. Shame on the top step, but 120 is a bonus, isn't it? To get 3rd out of the week we've had, couldn't ask for anything else. We've managed to do a 120, so next year's got to be 121, hasn't it?
It's been a bit wild at the end here, hasn't it? Huh? Yeah.
It's going to make TT 2024 something to behold.
Hello, three-wheelers around the world. Yeah. We just got caught off guard there. Yeah.
Managing the time.
Oh, yeah, well, it is. Yeah. Have anybody been involved with racing? And I'm sure most of you guys out there have been. This changes all the time, right? Mm-hmm. The weather's changing, the schedule's changing. Yeah, the reception from the Wi-Fi is changing. Yes. So, in any case, all right, we're here now. And I'll let these two get on. They, you know, I kind of got dragged out here at the last minute. Was
Enjoying your lunch.
I was at lunch. Right. I had my Lucasade and my cheese, my Manxie cheese, right? Mm-hmm. So these we're all going to go take a walk down to Park Fermi in a minute here, and I hear both of you been, you know, you're really doing a lot out there, huh? Mm-hmm. You've been really getting on there, Jack. What's happened so far?
Yeah, it's great. So this morning we went out and did a download from around the paddock, caught up with a few sidecar teams, caught the general atmosphere of the paddock. It's brilliant, really. That's up on our channel if you want to go and have a little look at it. And then all excited for the 2 qualifying sessions today, aren't we, Hayley?
We absolutely are. And did we enjoy the daily down low? Listen, that's going to be plenty more of those where that came from. Let us know what you enjoyed about it, and I'm sure Jack could happily go off and give you more. I enjoyed it, so I can't wait for more, Jack.
Well, thank you very much, Hayley. We're having one tonight.
Okay. Well, good. Yeah, I think we really got to go. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You know, Jack the Paddock Boy. Yeah, right. I got you. You know, there was some comments that we got on that one there, you know, on social media. But, yeah. So everything's looking pretty good. Well, it's chilly here.
It is chilly.
Right? It's a bit dark, but I was just before we went on, I asked Jack and Haley, you know, what did the weather look weather reports look like, and it sounds like it's probably going to be okay. Is that what you hear, Jack?
Yeah, I've heard it's going to be absolutely fantastic today. Enough time to get quite a few laps in for Sidecar boys. It'd be fantastic, especially for those ones who haven't qualified yet.
Yeah.
Well, we are, as you can see where we are, the location is in this famous Alamantiti pit lane. I mean, it's iconic, isn't it? And lucky for us, we get to wander around here on a daily basis. It's pretty fantastic, and it doesn't grow old at all, does it, Jack?
Absolutely not. It's the first pit lane in the world, it was, this place. So, it's brilliant down here.
Oh, yeah.
And then we've got this speedometer. So as they come down the pit lane here and they head out, there's you can get your speed just on the sign over here, just above the Mercury Club, which is a VIP hospitality. And for some reason, it keeps flashing at us 5 miles per hour. So I don't know whether it's telling us to speed up or what.
No, we were just talking too quickly, Hayley.
Exactly it. But listen, the roads are due to close at 12:30, so very, very soon. We've got about just under 10 minutes, and that's what I was checking. I was distracted checking the time before we came on. As soon as the roads are closed, they're still having some issues. If you see behind us, there's still some bikes in the pit lane. And just behind our cameraman as well. So they've got to get all of that cleared up. They've been making announcements. People have been parking up, having such a wonderful time in the paddock. They're forgetting that they need to actually move the bikes. So once they've cleared it all out, they will shut down the roads. They will send the travelling marshals out to go and check the roads, make sure everything is okay. And then they can send everyone out. And finally, we can get going with qualifying.
The paddocks, the bikes are registered in a French and Spanish number plate, so I think they're putting out some translations there.
Well done.
Brilliant.
Well done. Spanish will be next.
Beautiful. Yeah.
So I'm going to be heading out to the Holden area very, very soon. We're going to have a little wander up the pit lane. Are you going to join us?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Before we go.
Challenge for Brad to come round.
Wait a second. I have to show. We're talking about all of our merch, right?
Well, hello.
I had to wear this. I'm a little chilly, I can see.
Yeah.
Well, I did that. Here's a Gillette. Isn't that correct? Is that my?
Gillette.
Oh, I think it's Gillette, like the razor blade, Okay, whatever that. And I got my snoot on here too. But I like it. It's cool looking, don't you think? All right, so let's get on with it then.
I don't know whether we have time to wander up the pit lane, but hopefully we do. So, Jack, you've been around and you've had some great chats with some of the teams in the paddock this morning. You're obviously in there amongst it all. Excuse me, Chris. Yeah. What updates have you got from us from any changes that have been going on?
Well, people have just made a few suspension changes, but a lot of people are just out there to get qualified today. It's quite a few of the teams haven't even got a lap in so far this week because of the weather and just because of problems and issues that they've had. So they've got a 45-minute session to begin with at 1 o'clock, and then it's a 40-minute session tonight at 8:10. So there's the opportunity really to get 4 or 5 laps in throughout the day. Which is absolutely fantastic. As I was saying before, qualifying, you've got to do 3 laps and 1 within 120% of the fastest lap set so far, which approximately about 97, 98 mile an hour, hopefully. So my maths isn't great, so don't quote me on that. But I was talking to people like Crawford. They obviously had engine issues on the first qualifying session, so they're glad to get out now. And but no, really, they're just out to get as many laps in and go around the circuit as many times as possible, which is up to 5 today, I believe, if they're quick enough. And
is there anyone in any one of the teams that are worried about not qualifying, do you think?
Well, I was talking to some of the mechanics from the Flying Dutchmen, and they were. And they've done about a 95 mile an hour lap so far. Hopefully there'll be a bit of dispensation for the newcomers, with them being both newcomers. But they're very concerned because they've only got 2 laps in. They had a fueling issue one night, and then Wednesday went okay, but they only got 1.5 because of that. Wednesday night, because of that red flag. Mm-hmm. So they're really wanting to get out and about. At least the number of laps to qualify in the first session, and then hopefully get the speed in the second session today is what I think the plan is. But yeah, there's John Shipley as well. He's in a very similar situation there. But we'll see. We will see. Anyhow, I think we've got a lovely leave you here, Hayley, is it?
Well, can you understand what translate for me, please?
I can barely speak English, Haley.
So just want to show you, the roads aren't closed yet, but these loyal and very dedicated fans, it happens every session. Our lovely Brad with the camera might be able to swing around and show you. These guys have got prime spots, so all the bikes and the sidecars will of course come past here, come through here, but they get prime spots. Some of them are in sat there from 8 o'clock in the morning, even if the roads aren't closing till 12:30. They want to get that prime seat, and of course it's a 37.73 mile long course. There's plenty of space around the course to watch it, but of course there's those prime locations where you want to take it all in.
Right. No, it's fine.
Are you leaving?
Yeah, we're leaving. I'm just saying goodbye.
Oh, yeah. Chris, excited for this qualifying?
Oh yeah. Well, it's going to be something here, huh? Yeah. Well, I think actions speak louder than words, as they say, right? And I tell you, there's going to be a heck of a lot of action here, right?
Absolutely, today's going to be fantastic. I'm really excited to watch it.
And it's great. We've got 2 sessions today as well. Of course, we've missed a session this week, so we've had and last night as well. But we've got 2 sessions out today, so make sure you stick with us through the day. We will be back on later on to cover the second session of the day. But let's see what these boys and girls are going to deliver in this qualifying. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Go through here.
Extension paddock. We've got just 5 minutes now to full TT motor course road closure. We've got 4 motorcycles left at the end of pit lane. 2 are Belgian registration plates, both BMW GSs. First one is Mike Bravo Alpha Hotel 443, and the second one is Mike Alpha Bravo Echo 363. That's 2 Belgian registration plate BMW GS motorcycles. And we also then have an English plate BMW GS, which has a Marshall sticker on it, and that is Romeo Victor 70 Papa Oscar Juliet, and a Triumph Daytona Kilo Victor 64 November Golf Yankee. Thank you, control.
Hello, yes, I am okay. It's just amazing looking at them all, isn't it? Yeah. Hey, are you okay?
Mr. Jake Roberts, everyone. How you doing?
Good, yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
So slightly different leathers.
Yeah, a bit of an older set today, just struggling a bit with the tightness under the arms last night, so, well, whatever night we were last out, so yeah, just a bit of a change now to get out and get some nice steady laps in and just get ready for racing tomorrow.
I feel, because we saw you come in the, when was it? Wednesday night session.
This week just disappears, doesn't it?
It's all moulding into
everything
one.
jumps up, yeah.
So it was really the material, wasn't it, that was restricting you underneath the arms?
Yeah, and you, as we all say, you ride a completely different style around here, and it's just your ass is further back off the platform, your head's down lower, and you're really staying out the wind, and it just tightened up a little bit, and yeah, it's not comfortable, and you've got to be comfortable, haven't you? So
absolutely.
Yeah,
and
back to the old pair of slippers.
They look great though, don't they? So what about today then? What are you hoping for? Laps?
I think the plan is 2 laps. If we're feeling good, I think we'll discuss coming out of Governor's Dip there whether we'll do 3. Won't be the best of communication, probably just that or not. But yeah, we'll just see how the bike's going. The race engine's in now, so probably maybe a steady lap and then a fine lap. So yeah, we'll just see how it feels when we're out there.
Great. Well, all the best. Thanks, Jake.
Thank you.
Mr. Kevin Rousseau, everyone, and welcome to the Isle of Man TT. Kevin, how have you been finding it?
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, it's been good to be back to the Isle of Man, you know. So we can wait to do some lap around the TT course now.
And quite a switch from the World Championship to come into these roads, 37.73 miles long. Quite a challenge to take on.
Yeah, it's a different bike, it's a different track, so you know it's a road race, so it's nothing that you can compare to the World Championship. So it's good fun.
Well, you certainly look like it's a duck to water, like just taking to it within your stride and looking slick out there.
Yeah, it's just flowing and then fast and just something special. You know, you cannot describe this road race.
So different to the World Championship, very different high, I guess.
Yeah, just, you know, in a World Championship it's only 4 or 5k long for the track and different bikes, so it's just a special event, you know.
Well, listen, enjoy, and look forward to seeing what you do there today. Thanks so much, Kevin.
Thank you very much.
Take care. Thanks. Kevin Russo, currently leading the Sidecar World Championship with Harry Payne. It's Maria Costello, MBE, everyone. Welcome back to the Isle of Man TT.
Oh, thank you. It's great to be back. It's really good to be back. Yeah.
And it's not the TT without you here, is it?
Bless your heart. Thank you. Well, I wouldn't have said that, but anyway.
How is the bike feeling? How is it like being back in the sidecar?
Oh, it's just, I love this.
Yeah.
I love riding my sidecar here. So we had an issue the other night and didn't get to do a lap. So looking forward to today's sessions, yeah.
And how is it working with your new passenger? Obviously another change for you, but it's always great to keep learning from each other, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's the first time for Gary, and that's the first time I've had a newcomer on here. So that's different, but we're just gradually building up. So steady away.
Great. Well, listen, have a great session, and I'll speak to you soon.
Thank you.
Thanks, Maria. Yeah, thanks. Mr. Dave Knight Rider, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, great, thank you. Working hard behind the scenes, supporting Lee and Scott. As always, great setup, great team. Tell us how it's going.
Going well, yeah. We've done a couple of laps already. We're just making slow changes. We come in yesterday, realised that we can make another couple of changes. So this afternoon we're just going to get a good couple of solid laps in. Going to come back in, put the race engine in, and then we're going to go back out in the afternoon session, get another couple of good solid laps in, and then get ready for Friday, ready for next week.
Great. And how have they moved to the Kawasaki, of course, this year? So how have they found that transition?
Yeah, it's been hard. Obviously, we've had a couple of teething issues, but we've managed to get on top of it all now. We're ready to go.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, listen, have a great one, and thanks for chatting to us.
Thank you very much. See you later.
Thanks.
A bit of lock fire there on the floor. I was looking at that while you were speaking to me.
So I've managed to track down Samai Nantak-kun here, who's Dow Racing owner, but also a keen supporter of the sidecars. So this year, Samai, you are sponsoring Lewis Blackstock and Paddy Rosney, and you've been with them for quite some time, and they're great guys, aren't they? A great team.
Yes, very good people and a lovely, night. And I'm friends with John and Julie. They're best friends now, isn't it? Yeah. So you can ask me what happened. John can tell you what happened last minute.
Like Donington, like BSB at Donington. Somebody come up and run about TT, and we said, well, we haven't got a lot of money in that, no sponsors. So if you get on the podium, I'll help you at the TT. So they finished third in the first race, so that was, hey, podium. Then they went out and won in the second race. So then Carissa were dancing about as well, so here they are. Yeah, so that was good.
Yeah.
It's lovely. Sidecar people, you know, they haven't got much money. People need help. I wish I can help everybody. So you have to pick someone. You know, that's you know.
And you just love the sidecar community and the paddock, don't you?
Yeah. Like one big family, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. So how's your boy doing?
Yeah, he's doing good. Yeah. Just on standard engines. He's gone as fast as he's ever gone.
Brilliant.
So he's happy. Yeah. We'll see how it goes today. And tomorrow, we'll see. Yeah, all right.
Well, hopefully we'll get to chat to both of them.
Well, I don't. They're that laid back. They'll just be. Paddy will be having a sleep, and Lewis will put in his leathers on. Oh, he's here now.
Yeah, you're coming now. You can.
Yeah, we'll get a quick chat with him. But Samar, you've also got your family here today as well.
It's my son James. It's the first time here. Never been TT before. What do you think about TT?
What do you think of TT so far?
Proper busy.
What do you think of these sidecars? Because I know you're into your 2, 3 and your 4 wheels. What do you think of these boys?
They are nuts. They are completely nuts. Well, good to watch, like.
Great.
Great to watch.
I can't wait to see you once you've seen all the races as well, and see you on the other side and what you think.
I can't wait.
Listen, James, thanks. Have a good one.
Thank you. Thank you. Yay.
So that is our full sidecar paddock. They've gone up onto the start line to start today's first session of 2. We're going to leave those guys to it. You can head over to the TT Plus app for all of the live footage, and the guys go out there. Head over. If you can stay up to date on the live on that app, get it downloaded, and then you can join us once again when the guys and girls head back into the paddock. So we'll see you on the other side.
Attention start line, attention start line. Just a quick one up.
So how's things going?
Good, yeah, good today. Yeah, that first lap we done, the one lap, that went nice and smooth. We didn't push it because it was free practice, but we weren't going too slow, not too fast, so iron out the bumps and everything. We had one little alteration to do on the outfit when we come in. Went out again, first lap, felt good, felt like we were quick. And then second lap we got a little issue with a gear change, but slowed us down a bit, made it a bit more bumpy in some places, but we got round, so 3 laps under, rest of the week to build on that.
We'll take that, right? And we got plenty of good weather, so you guys should get plenty of laps.
Let's hope so this year, as opposed to last year.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That was a nightmare.
Number 27 of Alan Thomas and Kenny Cole in the Psycho Motorcycle Customs Honda RSN.
Alan Thomas here. This is your second TT as a driver, isn't it?
Yeah, second as a driver, 14th overall. I've done 12 as a passenger, 1 on a solo and 5 Manx Grand Prix on a solo.
In 15th place, we have Alan Thomas and Kenny Cole. Well done, guys.
So you had the first race, which was superb. Just went out for that lap of practice. How was that for you?
Very good. We're trying out a new clutch, well, to be precise, one new clutch made out of 2 old clutches. A couple of mods to the fairing to stiffen it up because it was a bit chattery, which was a bit distracting. A few other changes. Kenny's got a new screen. But we're generally very happy with the bike. No major changes to setup at all.
So these adjustments, they all went in the right direction then?
Yeah, very good. Very pleased with it, and feeling very confident in the bike for tomorrow.
it's not going too badly. Managed to get 3 laps out yesterday, and although the brakes were a bit iffy in the practice in the qualifying session, so we came in after 1 lap, adjusted the brake pedal, but there was still a bit of problem, so we bled them again last night. Seemed to be on fire tonight, so we were stopping where we needed to stop, Chris, so it was all good. And the accelerator was working well, so I think we're slightly slower than last night, but hey, we're round.
How are things now?
Been okay. We had a little issue last night, so we didn't go out. We did 3 laps the night before, so yeah, it's all good, I think. A few issues with the brakes and things, but I think we've got there now, so we'll have a go.
And the bike's feeling good?
Yeah, I made a few changes, but yeah, it's all good, you know. It's got a handlebar and 3 wheels, so we just ride it. It doesn't matter whether it's here or there, we just enjoy riding, so that's what we'll do.
Favourite section of the course?
I like between Ginger Hall and Ramsey.
Yeah.
I think I'm built for the bumps, so I can absorb them a bit better than some of the other ones. So I like that section. It's really good, bumpy, and yeah, it's good.
We'd sort of set a target last year in which, if we'd achieved it, this was coming off, but we've decided after everything that went on last year, just 2 finishes is what we want. So we're just happy to, if we can get a start, which I think we've qualified on last night's 2nd lap.
Yeah.
So if we can get 2 finishes, we'll be happy with that, and anything else is a bonus.
Well, listen, best of luck.
Thanks, Dave.
Enjoy.
I like Dave's fairing. You know, it looks like that splash paint. He doesn't
yeah, custard.
You don't like it, though.
Yeah.
You know, it's distinct is what it is. You know that's Dave coming there.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, James, first time back here since 2017. I think I finished last time, so stoked with to get a finish and have a good time.
We're not doing too good at the minute. We've had problem with the fuel pressure, and we might have cured it today. We're just going to have an easy lap now because it's going to have to be Matt when I come back in, you know. So see how it goes tonight. I'm just going to steady away and we've altered all the suspension as well, the ride height and everything on it. So just got to see how it goes. We're up well off the pace at the minute. We've not had a good run. Where you need a top end on the mountain and everything, it's been sluggish, and we've only found the problem today.
Did you say it was the ignition mapping?
No, it's not the mapping. It's been the fuel pressure dropping off the main pump in the tank. So we've got sourced a new pump today and we put it in. So we're just going to give that a whirl, see what happens. Hope for the best.
This evening you have to run a full tank of fuel tonight, don't you?
We always do.
Oh, do
we always do, yeah. Gives you a good idea what the suspension's doing. Even if you're doing one lap, I fill it up.
Does it affect the handling a lot when the fuel level drops or height?
Oh, yeah, when it's full on, like full tank, it's like braking and everything. You've got to just, you've just got to accommodate for all that, like just brake a bit early and all that, change down, and then as it gets lighter, you can crack on.
John, you're quite a veteran at the TT now. Which TT is this for you?
Can't remember.
Well, it looks like your bike's just about to go through. Have we passed?
Yes, that's fine. Yeah, absolutely good for going.
Oh, terrific then. Right. Well, have a good one tonight, John.
Very much.
How are you feeling now?
Excited to get another lap done and a bit more practice on the circuit. Build my confidence, ready for the race.
Absolutely. So how many TTs have you done now, Jody?
It's only my second one.
Second one?
Yeah.
John, how many laps do you need to qualify?
I think you need 4 laps to qualify, but you've got to get up to speed. We're not up to speed yet with the issues we've had, so see what happens.
Yeah, there are some places that have been resurfaced and probably better than last time I came here. Carrowmore's probably just about as bumpy as I remember it the last time, and it's a bit of a struggle through there.
So, as a passenger, where do you get your most rest? Is it when you're leaning out or when you're just tucked in tight at the ball?
Most rest for me is probably, Silby Straight, the Mountain Mile, and coming down to Plank Country Road, because you're just tucked away, out of the wind, rest in your arms, ready for the next corners. There's a fair few lefts around here that the drivers go through there in a straight line and you just don't work them. Same with some of the right-handers, really. It's if you're out there in a car, it's a full right corner, but in a sidecar or on a motorbike as well, it's straight line. So yeah, you're not working everywhere. Like a short circuit, you're not working everything.
A very experienced Sidecar driver once quoted that when you get onto the mountain, they believed you could take it as a short circuit sort of style, very fast, but you obviously got that cliff edge playing a mental mind game. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, the mountain section is very much like a short circuit. You could see everything that's coming. It's nice and wide and open. I really enjoy the mountain section, to be honest.
Well, it sounds like I better not disturb you anymore. Have a fantastic race tonight, Jody. And yourself, John. Ta-da.
Do you want to see our good luck charm?
Okay, go on.
This is our good luck charm, look. This is my old dog called Henry.
So
this is our good luck charm, yeah?
Oh, yeah. That's a good lucky, huh?
Our golden retriever called Henry.
Oh, they're wonderful.
Yeah. Been on all the solos, all the sidecars. Give a lot of kids for it before he goes out. That's our good luck charm.
Good. Good luck, Shay. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Now we have one of our young stars, Jake Roberts, your first TT, huh?
Yeah.
How do you feel, Jake?
It's going well, to be fair. I was a bit nervous this morning for the newcomer lap, and then we went out on our own then for the first practice lap, and yeah, just getting it home on the bike and learning where we're going a bit. It's weird because you live here, like, but it's completely different when your head's that far off the floor, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
That quick. So yeah, it's just trying to take it all in, really, and get used to it. But we're getting there now. Hoping to go back out now and get two laps in and a flying lap and just pick the speed up a little bit.
It's exciting, but it's nervous.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
got a smile on my face now, but that feeling
Eh?
inside when someone you love is going down that road, it's really scary.
Oh yeah,
It's so exciting because it's like something they dream of, and you want to be happy for them, but deep down you're like, oh my God, are they okay?
The intensity of it is
The relief when they come back down and pull in is unreal.
There's nothing else.
No feeling like it. Look, you're on my nails.
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, you got on the pinky there. You got on the pinky. You can't forget one guy. There's a guy actually on the bars driving you. Who's that?
Jacko.
Oh yeah.
He's mental, isn't he? He's going well, coming back here as well after crashing and the injuries he sustained and stuff. To come back here, I think that's a big achievement just for him, just to come back. Like, but we'll see what we go over the rest of the week. But I think we'll both be pleasantly surprised.
Oh yeah, he's good.
Yeah,
definitely. And you got the right team there with this.
Yeah, definitely.
With you guys, it's like everything kind of gels.
So it makes everything so much better when you've got a good team around you.
And you got a good guy like that driving there for you. Huh?
Yeah.
It's good to just get out there and get as many laps in as we could. We got 4 in yesterday, and just to build on it each time, really. I mean, just keep trying to go faster each time.
Have you got any idea what's happened to?
It's just the selector, the gear selector. So hopefully we'll get it sorted, and then they can get back out.
They had a few issues with this yesterday, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. So they changed the engine, thinking it was that, but obviously not. So, but it's okay. That's what practice week's for.
Absolutely, yeah. Better this week than next week, yeah.
Exactly.
I think people say it makes a difference living here. I don't think it does. Other than the corners, you know which way the corners go. Other than that, it all looks completely different. I know the course anyway, obviously. I know where it goes, but learning it on the bike's another challenge on that. And I think Mike's trying to get his head back into gear as well. You know, it's a long time to be out, but we're getting there, aren't we?
Yeah.
Which TT is this for you then, mate?
Second. The last one was like 4 years ago, so it's been a while since I've done one.
You had a bit of an accident at the last one?
Yeah, crashed at Tower Bends and smashed my hand up and lost a few fingers and that, so
but at least
getting my head back into it, really.
Look, have a fantastic fortnight.
Number 34 outfit of Mike Jackson and Jake Roberts in the AV Crane and Sons Limited Suzuki DMR, starting from 20th.
In 13th place, we have Mike Jackson and newcomer Jake Roberts.
It feels a bit weird. I had 2 days off, and you're out every day, and then you got to get back into it. But it was all right, steady enough. Yeah, enjoyed it.
Fantastic. How are you finding it, Jake?
Yeah, good. Same as what Jacko said, really. You're on it every day for pretty much a week, and then you have a few days off. You go back out, you're like a bit of a shock to the system. You get back into it, like you said.
Can you change it to the bike to go out tonight?
Nothing, just done oil and filters, and then just changed the brake bias a bit. We only had enough fuel for like one lap, so as Jake was saying, it felt a bit twitchy, didn't it? At places, because when you go out with a full tank, it's obviously whatever, nearly 40 litres on there, so it's I don't know, an extra 35 kilograms. It helps it a bit in places.
Must be quite beneficial going out with a bit less fuel though, so you know what it's going to feel like on the last lap of the race.
That's it, that's why I wanted to do it, because it felt like that on whenever it was Saturday. And yeah, it was all right, we're happy. It's just good to get another lap in for tomorrow then.
I'm excited, really excited to do it. I'm also sad it's over. Like, you only get to put levers on one more time, but it soon goes, doesn't it? Like, you think, oh, we've got 2 weeks of racing, but it flies by, doesn't it?
present the Dave Wells Trophy for the best Sidecar newcomer passenger, and that goes to Jake Roberts. In 13th place, we have Mike Jackson, and that newcomer, Jake Roberts.
It's an unusual thing, you know, because loads of people ask me, how does that passenger know where you want him to be? I said, it's like an unwritten thing. You come into a corner, he knows what he's got to do, and he'll either listen for engine sounds, because you'll be shutting off before you brake and peel into corners, and same for right-handers. He'll obviously know. Not obviously, but it comes with time. That's why partners who have been together for a long time just gel. And they don't need to be told what to do. They know what to do. It's like an automatic. It's a strange phenomenon that happens, but it does happen, strangely enough.
So, Des, do you think that teamwork, I reckon, it really is amplified with like father and son? You were saying before how you've done father and son, and myself, you know, I've raced with my son, and somehow you get that really closeness. You kind of act as one, don't you? And I think
exactly. It's
developed in the family. The family.
It's a really interesting one, that, Noel, because you know, and I absolutely get that, and I think you have a lot more confidence to start as a passenger when you're on with your father, because you've got that appreciation and confidence, you know, in them. I think for me, probably the best partnerships are brothers, though.
Yes,
definitely, and we've seen that. You know, great examples, and if you kind of go back to, you know, the days when me and Pete did the Grand Prix racing, you know, we really clicked, like, you know what I mean? And okay, I probably wasn't fast enough for Pete, and he wanted to go on and do other things himself, like, you know, but you could connect. You could also have that critical challenge between you, so that, you know, if things weren't quite right, you could have a really hard conversation, where sometimes I felt that was a bit difficult to do with Dad, because, you know, at times, you know, he'd done it for 20 years, and it is me just jumping on saying, well, what about this here, and what about doing that into that corner, and you kind of think, oh gosh, like, you know, I'm pushing my limits here a little bit, but you can do that.
Tapping me on the back.
Just a bit faster. So, but you know, with a brother, you can have that more kind of, you know, that difficult conversation in terms of, right, okay, that's not working, or we want to try this. Like, I mean, you know, there are some other spectacular partnerships, and we've seen it through the years. You know, kind of Webbo and Hewitt and all of the passengers that, you know, they've had. So it doesn't have to be that partnership relationship, but I think it you know, there's always an association somewhere in a family with sidecars. That's the other big thing with sidecars. It is a family, and a family orientated. Somebody is related to somebody, and someone supports somebody in, and that's why it's very unique. You know, you don't always get that in other motorsports. So we are special, like, you know, and I think we definitely, you know, some of the great work that Chris has been doing and Three Wheeling have been doing, that's so important to get that message out there about what this sport is about.
Well, there's not many sports where you get two people to be involved in the same thing, is there? If you're a solo rider, you can't take your brother on the pillion, can you? Because it's not going to work out. But in the solo, like, you might maybe in a rally car, but in a motorsport, there's still only one dude in the car. But, you know, with the sidecar is totally unique with the combination and the teamwork required, and so it gives the possibility that.
And who else wants to do that fancy diving where they do it together?
So do you think there might be? So Des, do you think there might be a team found synchronised swimming with you leading the team, Des? You know?
Oh, yeah, I know.
Scary thought, isn't it?
Lucky for us, we've been able to get access to this incredible exhibition. It's a TT museum. The history here, for me being a Manxie, just simply stepping into this room and seeing some of this memorabilia and the history and the pieces that have been donated as part of this museum is simply spectacular. So I feel quite emotional, but so blessed to be here. And we've got the great man, Matthew Richardson. He is Creative Social History here at the museum. He's going to tell us a little bit more about why you're a part of it and how it became to, really. So Matthew, tell us how you came to the Isle of Man 22 years
I came
ago.
to the Isle of Man 22 years ago. Originally planned only to stay 3 years, but you know, the history of the Isle of Man sucks you in. When I first came here, I knew a little bit about the TT. I'd heard about it when I was a kid. I quickly got interested in it and met people like Dave Molyneux, of course, who's very, very well informed on the history and the heritage of it. And chatting to him got me more interested in it, and I discovered there were so many layers of history. You know, people said there's no other motorsport event in the world that's got as much history and heritage as the Isle of Man TT.
What a great person to tap into, Dave Molyneux.
Yeah. I mean, he's very well informed on the whole history of it. You know, his dad raced here in the 70s. He knew all the greats, people like George Odell. So it was chatting to him that got me, gave me more of an appreciation of that history. And what I like about it is there's always something new to learn.
So, shall we have a little tour, if that's okay?
Yeah. This is what we call the fan zone. So the TT produces so much material, T-shirts, badges, postcards, ephemera. We have so much of that in our collection that we needed really a special part of the gallery just to display all this stuff. So this is a space that looks at all of that merchandise and ephemera that the TT produces. It's also a little bit light-hearted. We wanted the gallery to be quite interactive. So here we have a sidecar outfit that you can actually sit on. A lot of people, they might have sat on a solo, but they probably haven't sat on a racing sidecar. So it's an opportunity for visitors to come and try this out and just to get a feel for how difficult it is to get sort of into position on these things and how agile the passengers have to be. And maybe they'll take a selfie and post it on the internet. So it's a good way for us to give visitors a hands-on experience and also to promote the gallery. This is one of the star exhibits in the gallery. We're fantastically pleased to have this. In 1907, the first motorcycle TT, Rem Fowler won the twin-cylinder class. Because it was the first motorcycle TT, there were no trophies, there were no special medals, there was no special riders' gear. So there is very, very little material surviving from that first race. But here we have the hip flask that was presented to Rem by a fan, hence it's in the fan zone, a well-wisher who was so impressed by his performance in winning that very first TT race that he gave him an engraved silver hip flask, which is very appropriate because in his memoirs, Rem tells us that he was very nervous before that first race, so he had a quick shot of brandy and that calmed his nerves before the race. So it's quite appropriate that this fellow gave him a brandy flask.
Fantastic. We have a Birchall's outfit right here, but it's not any old Birchall outfit.
This is the outfit that the guys were riding in 2018 when they did the first sub-19-minute lap. So we recognised how successful the Birchalls were for a couple of years prior to that, and we've been negotiating with them because we wanted to represent them in the gallery. So we've been talking about acquiring one of their outfits. But when they did that fantastic achievement that year, that was the icing on the cake, really. We said, right, well, we just have to get this outfit. And we were really fortunate that we were able to negotiate a deal with them where we not only got the machine, but also the leathers, helmets, boots, gloves, the whole pack, even the champagne bottles from the podium celebration. So with that whole package, we were able to do this fantastic display. And we were, again, very lucky that we worked with a very dedicated conservation team to create the mannequins that you see posed in all the different positions in the gallery. And they spent hours studying videos, stills to get that to get those positions right. In particular, the passenger, you know, he's got his head just looking at just the right angle as he would be if he was looking down the road. And when we had a special preview for the riders just before the TT, Tom Birchall came in here and he just went, wow, they've got the position just the right of my hand, my foot. So he was impressed. So that was a great seal of approval for us. This whole section really looks at how the TT, sometimes it's been part of a wider race series, sometimes it stood on its own. For the years from 1949 to 1976, the TT was part of the World Championship Series, so points that you got on the Isle of Man counted towards a World Championship win. And we wanted to reflect the fact that from about 1955 to about 1975, BMW absolutely dominated this event. They won almost every year. And one of their top riders was a guy called George Auerbacher, who was runner-up in the World Championship, 1968, I think it was. And BMW was so impressed with his performance that year that they gave him the clock that you can see on the wall there to mark his achievement. But this is a BMW outfit that came from Germany, actually. We were looking looking for some way of representing this huge BMW dominance of the sidecar scene. We didn't have anything in our collections, but through word of mouth and putting feelers out in the German motorcycle press, we were able to get in touch with Albacker's mechanic, who still had the outfit. So again, we were very. It's all about building contacts in the years that we've been planning for this gallery, and through him, we were able to get the outfit here. So again, a great thing to have. This section of the gallery is called Motivation of People, so we try to get into what it is that makes people want to race it. I mean, everybody knows this is the most challenging race in the world, you know, there's no secret about all that. And if you want to understand something of the character of what someone who's successful here, on this side of the gallery we've got Dave's outfit from 2006 when he crashed. The outfit was burnt out. Everybody said that's Dave finished, you know, he's lost his outfit, he's been injured, that'll have knocked his confidence, he won't come back. But then that following winter, in his garage, he builds another outfit based on the one that he's lost, but he doesn't have any time to develop it. The previous outfit had had 3 or more years of development and improvement. This is engine straight out the crate. There's no time for testing, but he goes out in both races in the Sidecar TT in 2007 and wins both those races. So if you want an illustration of the level of determination that you've got to have be successful here, I can't think of a better one.
And a great supporter of the museum he is.
He always has been. When we gave him a preview of the gallery before it opened, showed him what we'd done with his items, and after he'd been in, he texted me. He said, "I'm so honoured and privileged to be included." Well, the honour and privilege is for us, really, to be featuring his equipment, but he's a very modest guy with, you know, huge achievements in his life, but still very, very modest.
Dave Molyneux heading towards the checkered flag. You can see it now. And as Andy Fern signals the end of this second sidecar race of the week, win number 13 for Dave Molyneux.
Yeah, it's important that we focus on the people at the sharp end of the grid, but there's also a lot of other people without whom there wouldn't be a race. And for those people, they might not ever have a chance of getting their name on the trophy, although that's everybody's dream and goal, to get their name up there with the gods on a trophy. For a lot of people, it's about beating their personal best. It's about beating people who are on the same budget as them, beating their time from last year. You know, those people further down the field have their own goals. To reflect that, we have a finisher's medal that somebody who is never going to get his name on the trophy still gets something to take home to recognise his achievement. Finishing a TT is an achievement. It really, I mean, people shouldn't lose sight of that fact. Winning is great. Winning is incredible, but finishing a TT is an achievement. It's so hard on the rider and the machinery that to complete a race is really, really special. And we have the 2 sidecar trophies. Now, every single one of the plaques on these trophies is a story in its own right. You know, there's a story of achievement behind every single one of them. And the sidecar trophy, the original one from 1923, there's no exception to that rule, because you look at the first 3 plaques, 1923, 1924, 1925, and then there's a huge gap. The next one doesn't come till 1954 because those were the years that the sidecar race was dropped from the TT schedule. Then it comes back in 1954, and then 1968, when the second sidecar race was introduced to the schedule, we got the Fred Dixon Trophy, which was presented for that second race by Middlesbrough branch of the ACU to recognise Fred Dixon, of course, who was one of the great sidecar riders from the early years. So again, so much history here just encapsulated in these trophies. When we were planning this gallery, the sidecar guys sometimes say, you know, that they don't get a fair end of the deal. Well, we wanted to make sure that they got as much coverage in the gallery as the solos do. So it's 50-50 more or less. We have tried to represent women in the TT because it's so important to recognise that right from the very early days with Beryl Swain, who campaigned to be, you know, for women to compete in the solo classes, and we have Beryl's leathers actually in the gallery. Yeah, women now compete on absolutely level terms with men, which is one of the few sports in the world where that's true. You know, there's no men's game and women's game like there is in tennis. So the TT is quite forward-looking in that way. I think the fans come as much for the heritage and the history of the racing as they do what's happening out on the track today. There is nowhere else in the world that is so steeped in its own history and measures the achievements of the riders today against the yardstick of the great riders of the past.
It's a pleasure to be here, and yeah, thank you for your time.
Pleasure's ours. Thank you very much for
Thank you. And if you haven't been to the Island Over TT and checked this TT museum out, or if you're coming over anytime soon, it's at the Manx Museum in the basement, and it's well worth a look.
I'd love Pete to come and take it to the Birchhalls. If you'd have looked at the lap times we had last year, wow, he was right there.
Yeah, good. Yeah, we've still got a few teething issues with the bodywork and with getting me in the bike. So, but other than that, yeah, no, it's okay. We're just beating our own milestones. So yeah. Just got to keep going faster than we've been before. That's if we get there to the end of the week, then yeah, I'm sure we'll be there or thereabouts.
Amazing day. First day out. 117 plus lap on the second lap. It's amazing, eh? Preparation's gone really well over last week, and the boys are comfortable. Everything's clicking into place.
Any changes happen since the last night's session?
Not really. Gear ratio, rear sprocket basically. We had a little problem with spongy brakes, so
Okay.
just brake fluid change really. Suspension settings a little bit changed, but nothing massive. So hopefully we can progress a bit further this week, and the boys do the biz tonight. Hopefully.
They're strong contenders, aren't they?
Fantastic.
Good session tonight, yeah. First one was just kind of bedding in new brakes and tyres, and pushed a bit harder on the second lap and just wanted to get a bit of confidence. We lost a bit of confidence last night with the setup we went with. We went backwards, but yeah, tonight it was good. Yeah, no, pleased.
Yeah.
Just getting confidence back in the bike. It seems all right at the minute. So.
Yeah. But I tell you one thing is the speeds that you guys are doing, unbelievable.
I think Pete will carry on building. If he can do another quicker lap tonight, his last night's 118 was brilliant. If he can go again, something of the same speed, I think he'll just keep fettling the bike and getting a little bit more progressively faster as the week goes. So yeah, no, it's all to play for. And as you know, 3 laps around here is really challenging. So you need that little bit of 5% luck as well, and making sure that preparation's right. And we've got a really, really good team around both the boys this year. So, and some good support as well for the team. So yeah, let's bring it on Saturday.
Pete's on for a win. He wants a win, but he's lacking about 8 mile an hour top speed.
And what's the
He
reason
is.
for that?
Engines,
Yeah.
gearing, aerodynamics. He must have lost 1.5 stone. Jevon's done the same. We've done all sorts of different aerodynamics on the bodywork to try and make it cut through the air quicker, get a little bit more ground effect. But like he said, Dad, I'm riding as hard as I can. I'm just lacking top end speed.
Second place, we have P. Fowles and Jevon Walmsley.
We've got to find a bit more straight line speed, that's clear. I think we push as hard as anyone around the corners. I don't think we can do a lot more around there, but we'll go back to the drawing board and have a look at what we've got. We're made up with the second lap there, so we broke the 119, which was always our challenge for ourselves this year, and let's see if we can go a bit more in the next race.
Been coming here all my life for watching my dad, and then I'm thinking, but hell, I'm doing 119 now. Where did that come from?
119's a cracking lap, isn't it? So yeah,
it's a testament to the team because everyone's mucked in and worked so hard over the last months and years, and we're really now just kind of getting the results that we deserve, from all the effort that everyone's put in. We enjoy as well. Me and Jeb both get off the bike and we laugh our heads off and think, yeah, phew, that was close, but yeah, no, it's all good.
Only a one lap shakedown for us anyway, so just make sure everything's good, ready for the race tomorrow. We're not planning on pushing on today. Like you say, we just, we've got a few different things on the bike to test out the change, so we're just really just bedding in really for tomorrow.
Well, of course, you had that outstanding lap on Saturday, a 1:19. That's not your first 1:19, though, is it?
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah, it's the first one we've done. So we're looking to try and at least repeat that in the next race, and maybe go a bit quicker again, I think.
New members of the 120 mile an hour club. Everybody give it up for your second place, Pete Bounds and Jevon Walmsley. 120 mile an hour, that's some serious speed.
Yeah, it's serious speed, but to be fair, on the bike, it doesn't feel like you were going that much quicker, because I think it's more straight lines, so we're pushing hard through the corners.
We want to be on the top step. That was the plan for this year, but them boys upped the game, and we took a consolation at lapping at 120. We've just proved that we're actually not out of contention, and we'll have something up our sleeve for next year.
100%. It's going to make TT 2024 something to behold.
Wow, look at that lap time, Jevon.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it was good, wasn't it? Good lap.
Yeah, not bad. It's been. It looked like it was a bit of a challenging beginning of the fortnight. 10 days ready for you guys. So it was great to see that time come in, and great to see you guys back on the podium. How's it feeling? 100-year anniversary of the Sidecar's being at TT and finishing on podium twice.
Yeah, it's really good. Shame we want the top step, but 120 is a bonus in it, so we pushed hard, so it was good. We enjoyed it.
Mega. And you've got to show your helmet here. Charlie Rang's just show it. This is a new baby's handprint. How stunning is that? Beautiful.
It's a traumatic time now.
Yeah.
It's traumatic getting that on.
Oh,
yeah. Just he puts his hand on it and then he scrunched it up, and I was like, oh Jesus. Tried about 10 times to get it right.
It's gorgeous. Love it. Pete, congratulations.
Cheers,
Lots of celebrations going on in the family now.
There will be. Didn't quite go to this year's game plan in terms of where we finished, but in terms of speeds, it's we'd have never expected to do the 120 mile an hour lap. But having said that, we never really set ourselves a limit, do we? The sky's the limit, really. So yeah, no, it was good. It was good to get a 120 lap on the last one, and everything felt good, and the guys in the team have just been amazing this week, working hard, getting everything ready for us, and allowing me and Jev time to go and think about what we need to do. And yeah, they just got stuck in, so no, thanks to all of them. We always aim to come back and do 1 mile an hour faster, so this year it was trying at least do consistent 119s, but we managed to push it and do a 120, so next year's got to be 121, hasn't it?
We have the #1 outfit of Ben Birchall and Tom Birchall. They are the boys to beat.
so incredible at this place. You just senses are alive and ready for the job.
Everyone's saying, can you do it? Can you do 120? When's it going to come? And it came because Pete and Jeff were pushing, and you know it was only a 3-second gap, so I just went hard to win the race, and the lap came, and that was perfect. It was a great day. Everything were right. Tom were perfect. My team's been perfect. 100 years of sidecar racing. The sun was out. I don't know what else I can say.
Fair play to Pete and Jeff, because they shoved us along, and what a ride. It was something else, but the support we got around the course was just unreal, and like Ben just put a perfect finishing lap in, and yeah, we managed to take it across the line.
We're all on Wednesday. Let's get out there and enjoy another TT race on this fantastic island. So we'll see you there.
We've had a fantastic TT. I just want to thank everyone that's involved in it, the organisers, the people that sponsor us to do this, and the people that work hard behind the scenes, and our family for putting up with us. And it's been incredible.
To do that 120.6 to better it again, I'm elated at that. Absolutely love it, moon. Just a big thanks to all the fans that were out there cheering it on, because you know that pushes you on, it spurs you on. It's great to see.
Congratulations, guys. Wow, what a phenomenal TT. 100 years of the sidecars, and you boys smashed it. Thank you for entertaining us. How are you feeling, Ben?
Oh, amazing. To do 120 lap at 100 years of TT, and such a great TT we're having, you know, with the weather and the fans and everything else, superb. And to come away with 2 wins, mega.
And Tom, wow, congratulations on the 2 lap records and got a little bit of a few trophies to add to the mix. How are we feeling about moving into following the TT now? What you guys are going to be up to?
Just live for this moment, really. I mean, this doesn't happen every day, does it? So just enjoy some racing and chat to some fans and just soak it in a bit, really. You know, we're going to enjoy it.
Gutted to not see us out there. How you doing, Callum?
A bit sore and a bit bruised. Just want to say a big massive thank you to all the marshals out there last night who looked after me, and everyone in Nobles Hospital who got me back up on my feet, and it was a big ask and they've done it, so thank you very much.
And when will you be back out?
hopefully tomorrow night. I've just got to get a medical check tomorrow about 11:30 and then we're no more. I've been doing movements on the bike and it feels good, so I know I need to be 110% do the speed that we're going to do, so I'll know more tomorrow night if I get out.
The speed that you're going to do, bring it on!
We were on good pace there yesterday, you know, a bit my fault really, turning in a bit too early. It's one of them at the TT, you race short circuits all year and you stick over the curb, but it was my mistake. You know, I just pushed a bit too tight into the lower bank too, just nipped his bottom end of him, and it's just happened on it.
Just one session out and you'll be back again tomorrow, so we look forward to what you boys are going to be delivering. I reckon we're going to see you on the podium, definitely.
Thank you very much, Hayley. We'll see you.
Good luck, boys. Three-wheeling.
How do you feel now?
We're relieved. We get to go.
How do you feel? You feel okay?
Yeah, hopefully we'll see how we get on tonight. You never know around this place.
We've got the Crow boys here just behind us. They said they've had some misfiring going on with the bike, but they don't quite know what's the cause of it, so they're just making a few adjustments now and a few investigations to try and figure it out. And they've headed straight back out there to try and get another lap in.
Ryan Callum Crow. Maybe glad to get their 2 laps in after their incident on Monday night.
Number 3 outfit of Ryan Crow and Callum Crow of the Haven Homes outfit, starting from 3rd on the Honda LCR. Callum, so many people around the course rooting for you guys in race 1 here at Alaman TT. 100 years of sidecars. We would all love us Maxis to see you boys on the podium. How are you feeling going into the race?
Quite nervous, to be honest with you, because I'm not 100% fit, but all I can do is try my best, and it's quite hard conditions, to be honest with you, because it's so warm. It's more fatigue on the body, so you know, every point direction it seems to get harder for me. So I could have done with being fit, but there you go. They're going to give it our all. That's all that matters.
Enjoy. Thank you, Callum. Enjoy the shade.
And in third place, give it up for the local lads, Ryan and Callum Crowe.
The week we've had has been very hard, but to stand here third place at the Isle of Man TT, the biggest race in the world, is to stand with your brother as well. It's unbelievable. So
Yeah, it's been hard, but the whole team have worked together, and the poor mechanics have had their hands full, and Vicky Christie with physio has been flat out as well. And so, but we've got to the podium, and can't thank all the fans enough who've come to watch us, and thank you very much.
Gents, wow, congratulations. So happy to see you on the podium. You bloody deserve it. Callum, how was it for you?
It was alright, to be fair, but there was one place on the circuit where every single lap I thought, oh my god. It was May Hill. I don't know what it was doing, because there was a big bump in May Hill, and every time it would like push on the pelvis. I thought, oh god, and then I'd think I've got to do that for another lap and another lap. But to be fair, fitness was great, if you know what I mean. It was the best it's ever been. It was so nice to actually do 3 laps of around here, because we haven't done it since 2019. But Ryan rode brilliant, and it wasn't RTT. It's been against us all 2 weeks, and we've just got to come back next year stronger, don't we? Yeah.
Great to finish third and on the podium.
Oh, you couldn't ask for anything else. Second place is better, first is better, but even to get third out of the week we've had, we were nearly packing up on the Monday, Tuesday. After we had our incident, the medical team nearly didn't pass Callum because of his injuries and stuff. But
put on a brave face.
Yeah, put on a good brave face, passed his medical, and away we went, and steady away, and started building speed up again. Because, like I'm saying to Callum on the way home the other night, when you do that sort of thing, like rub somebody up the wall and injure them like that, and especially for your brother to turn around and see him lying on the floor in agony and he can't move, it does knock you. Something so little. It's not like we had a big crash. It was just you turn around, your brother's lying on the floor, and he's thinking it knocks your confidence. So it takes a while to get back into it, and it was only yesterday where I felt myself getting back into it a little bit, and then today. So we've been riding around. When we got out on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, we were just riding around really, trying to build confidence back up. And it was only yesterday on the shakedown where I thought, right, we're starting to get back into it now. So
it was nice to get into the 118 bracket though again.
Yeah, it was definitely nice to get back into the 118s. We were 0.2 of a mile an hour off our personal best, so we're not going in the wrong direction now, we're going in the right direction now. So
mega. Well, listen, gents, congratulations. Freewheeling, go and celebrate.
I can't do it.
Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for chatting to us. So the session is coming to an end. There's a few updates to update you on, basically. There's been a couple of retirements, and unfortunately Ben Birchall and Kevin Russo crashed at the mountain, but I had an update from Matty Sims earlier saying that he saw them walking up the mountain. They are absolutely fine. They'll just be stuck up there for a little while. Michael Russell, Vicky Cook retired just after Ballaugh Bridge, and he has to get back for the solo, so they've been traipsing through rivers to get onto an access road to try and get him back for the solos. Any more updates, Jack?
Not as far I'm concerned. Darryl Gibson and Gary Gibson, they've both retired. Some of the thing, engine trouble with Darryl Gibson and Gavin, we're not sure, but we know that both all people involved are okay. No, but tell you what, can we talk about the Crows lap? 119.1, the fastest lap of the week. They are on it this year. It's fantastic. It's going to be exciting tonight and tomorrow, I tell you.
They're ready for it, aren't they?
Absolutely. What are you having?
And I've just been chatting to John and James Saunders as well of the number 18 outfit. They did 1 or 2 laps maybe.
They did 1 lap and then pulled in, but I'm not sure if they got out for the second one.
They basically said they'd done enough. They're still getting a feeling for the bike, feeling for the setup, confidence really building as well. So they didn't want to push it too much. They felt they'd done enough for this session. They're going to go back, make some adjustments, work on the bike, and come back ready for the next session.
Yes, marvellous. It's going to be exciting tonight. We'll see you at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, we've got more of the bikes coming in, so you can enjoy the shot behind us.
What do you think about your setup here now?
The best we've had for a long time.
Oh yeah.
Honestly. It's bike's going really good. They're in good form. We've made a lot of improvements since last year. And special gearboxes, stuff like that. It's more competitive.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
We're just looking forward to it.
How was he after the last session?
He just took it steady, bed everything in. He had a brand new chain on, new tyres.
Okay.
It was not quite handling how he wanted it, but he's altered that now for this session. But everything's looking good.
Looking forward to him being out there. 17 TT wins is crazy, isn't it?
Absolutely, but we could do another one.
Oh yeah.
Let's round it up.
Or get on the podium, because this first TT win was 30 years ago.
Dave Molyneux, 17 TT wins. We're here at the centenary, 100 years of the sidecars. How special would it be for you to be finishing on the podium today?
Oh, it'll be extremely special, but easier said than done, I think. Bit of a difficult task for us at this moment, but we're looking to enjoy a ride and just glad to be here in the 100th anniversary. Yeah.
And with a helmet as well to celebrate it, an incredible piece of artwork on your helmet. Mr. Alan Thomas just returned. How did that session go for you?
It was brisk. It's the end of a steep learning curve. Traditionally, anyone would have 6 nights to get up to qualifying speed. We've had to do it in 2 steps and prove it tonight because we've lost 2 nights and the shortened program. So we've effectively got to take steps twice or 2.5 times bigger than I would say is reasonable. But we went from 100 to 103 to 105 and a bit tonight, or this afternoon, I should say. I shouldn't say night. The Hoosies are raising a lot of interesting questions. There's a couple of places there skittling over the crests. I, like the rest of the field's opinion on them, really, but the head shake issue is violent. That really is quite scary.
Okay. Head shake issue in certain sections or all the way?
Well, it's on the brakes before you turn in that they're noticing it. So it's typically into Quarter Bridge, a little bit into Braddon Bridge, into Ballacrane. Parliament Square is a good one, and of course Ramsey Hairpin, which is uphill into a left. But yeah, we're happy. We changed engines ready for Thursday's session. Of course, that didn't happen, and we were in serious doubt when we ran the engine up. But we're all happy bunnies now.
Good. Thank you, Alan. Have a quick chat with Jodie. Looking nice and chilled and relaxed there.
Yeah.
How was that? Exactly. How was that for you then, Jodie?
It's all right. I'm learning the bike. It's a different bike to what I was on last year, so I'm learning the bike. And as Al says, we haven't done many laps on the bike, so I'm sort of still learning. Well, not learning my way around the circuit, but learning where I need to work the bike more. It's just a different bike than I've been on before, so there's some places where this seems to need a little bit more work, and places where I can get away with doing less. So I concentrate on where I can get away with doing less to save myself for the bits where I need to do more is the trick, I think.
Well, good to be back.
Yeah, definitely good to be back again, yeah.
Great. Well, listen, all the best. Thanks so much.
Brilliant.
And we'll
Thanks
see you in the
very
next
much.
session.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you.
out, mate, on throttle. Got it, alright. Have I got up enough for that?
Matty Ransom, how are you doing? How did you feel last session went for you?
Not bad. I think the timing weren't as good as I expected. It felt fast, but 110.6 weren't as good as I'd hoped. But my dad's just struggling with the front end a bit. He's just pushing on the fast entries to corners, and he ain't got the confidence to throw it in like he wants to. So when he doesn't have the confidence, I don't have the confidence, and then it just, as a team, you don't work together correct, if you know what I mean. So.
And how many laps did you just manage?
Yeah, we did 2 laps then.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, the flying lap felt better. The first couple of miles into the first lap, it's brand new tyres, so they were just they moved about a bit more than what we'd expect it. But yeah, no, we're good. There's more to come. I wouldn't say we've run out of time, but we've all had less time than what we should have. So, especially with these tyres, it's just different. So you just got to work around it, haven't you? So.
Hopes for this afternoon session?
Yeah, I'm going to try and soften the front up to try and get the front to dip and dig in a bit more so I can steer it better. So I think that's the right way to go.
Great.
So.
Listen, Matty, all the best. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Mark Ash, how you doing? Finish your session. Are you happy with it?
Oh, big time, big time. Really needed that because we'd only 1 lap done from Wednesday night because we got a puncher, as I was saying, on Monday. So strung 2 together there, and yeah, chuffed a bit. Conditions are good, a little bit breezy, but no, conditions are good. Real happy. Got the 2 laps in. That's the bike qualified. Pressure off us. Go out for a play this evening and go racing tomorrow.
Mega. Thank you so much.
No bother. Thanks, guys.
Cheers. Pete, welcome back to the Alaman TT. Not a bad start really this week.
No, it's been all right. It's been a bit sketchy, to be honest. We've not had a lot of track time, have we? But hopefully get some laps in today and that will help us out a bit more.
And how did you feel that session went, Kevin?
First lap
It's a bit ropey, but the second lap was good. The second lap was a lot better. So yeah, all good, hopefully.
Everyone's so excited. It's just some great content of you really pushing it on social media. Everyone's talking about you and the Crows. And really, guys, that top step is waiting for you, isn't it?
That's what we've come here to do. Yeah, that's what we've come here to do. Yeah, we don't come here to finish second here, but yeah, no, it's going to be interesting, isn't it? It's going to be interesting, and it's not just the riders coming into play; it's all the other bits that are coming into play as well, isn't it? So yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Well, listen, we'll chat to you again later on in the week, guys. Take care. Thanks so much. We'll see you in the next session. Thank you. Move out the way. I think trying to find the best spot where we're not on the way to sign off, guys. So great chatting. We were lucky there to grab a few people, but it looks everybody is dispersed, headed back to their awnings now to get working on the bike before they head out for the next session. We'll be live again, won't we, this evening, Jack? Any highlights there for you?
Well, there was some fantastic pace again, the Crow boys and stuff like that. But there was quite a few issues in there and all, which I was quite surprised at. John Oden averaged about 40 miles an hour. He was just nursing the bike back. It was a peculiar session. Like a lot of people would be stressed for this afternoon. John Oden's still not qualified really, so he's going to be wanting to get them laps in. But highlights-wise, I think Todd Ellis doing 112.9 mile an hour, or nearly 113. The best newcomer's lap ever is at 113.5, I think. So he's on for this year. That's going to be amazing. Alan Founds, Reece Gibbons doing an amazing time again, 112 there. They've broken down at the Schoolhouse Corner on the second lap, but I think if they can get the bike back in time, they're all okay, so it should be good. But yeah, no, it's going to be very interesting tonight.
So we will be back live. Keep an eye on the socials, keep an eye on our YouTube. We look forward to you joining us again later this afternoon, where we see more sidecars, more qualifying, and then we've got the racing tomorrow. So freewheeling by the sport, for the sport. Race 1 of the Alaman TT 2023.
This is it. In our sport, this is the big showdown.
Away they go. We are three-wheel racing in the Isle of Man once again. And is it going to be the Ben and Tom Birchall show? Or will it be Pete Founds and Jevon Walmsley? What are we going to see from Ryan and Callum Crowe?
More outfits leaving the grandstand. Bit of wheel spin away there.
That's extremely close.
To be up in 5th place as a newcomer is brilliant.
That is even quicker.
Yep, you see the helicopter struggling to keep up.
And Founds and Walmsley. Gaggle of outfits coming up the mountain. Super hard to pass here.
You're not scared of jumping that outfit, that is for sure.
Continue to apply the throttle hard on the exit there. Have a look at this. Now they've done it. They've broken the 120 mark on lap 2. Absolutely incredible.
We have witnessed history at the Isle of Man once again.
They take the checkered flag.
And they are raised, and rightly so. What a performance from Ben and Tom Birchall.
Everything were right, Tom were perfect. 100 years of Sidecar racing. What a ride, it was something else.
We made up with the second lap. We broke the 119. Let's see if we can go a bit more in the next race.
Never really thought that I'd ever turn right into this park firmly again. We're so happy.
What a way to celebrate the centenary.
If TTs were meant to be easy, everyone would have a go at doing it, wouldn't they?
Road racing is far more exhilarating, pumps the old adrenaline up massively.
This thing hits the bumps. I mean, your chin takes a pounding, your body takes a pounding.
I think I'm built for the bumps.
Okay, what are you giving here? Got to try.
This TT, isn't it?
That's what we expect.
It is what it is now. 3 laps today. Just get a finish, get home, have a beer.
Battle against the course, battle against yourself. It's what the TT is about, isn't it?
Just glad to be here in the 100th anniversary.
And away we go.
Look at the speed. That looks far from comfortable. Absolutely tied in a knot in that sidecar outfit, trying to hide from the wind. Very exciting young pairing.
Listen to that wheel spin as they come out of quarter bridge there. On it. Just look at this. Taking an absolute battering.
Yeah, they're not going to back off to the end. They've got to keep the pressure on the Birchall.
Through the timing beat, they've broken their own lap record. Look at this.
Oh, look at the speed.
Unreal.
Heart's pounding now. It's hard work, we all know that.
Obviously, it's completely different around here. There's officially 2 pensioners on this bike.
I just hang on to him, to be fair.
I've just done my fastest ever lap. Driver's up for it, and I'm up for it, so hopefully we can push on a bit more.
So impressive. Oh, look at him go.
Tucking in now and up through the gears. It's an absolutely epic performance from Ben and Tom Birchall. Their 11th TT win in a row, a total of 14.
Wow, what a phenomenal TT.
To do 120 lap at 100 years, to come away with 2 wins, mega.
Shame on the top step, but 120 is a bonus in it.
To get third out of the week we've had, couldn't ask for anything else.
We managed to do a 120, so next year's got to be 121, hasn't it?
It's been a bit wild at the end here, hasn't it? Huh? Yeah.
It's going to make TT 2024 something to behold